The weakness I see, those guys are young. They need a couple of 2 or 3 matured players. A team of Chelsea, compared to the times of Lampard, Ballack and all, you can't see these guys there. They can't even make the bench. This team does not have a strength. Look at this Chelsea team. There's no future. There's no playing pattern. If Osimhen is in that team and you don't have a matured, experienced midfielder in that midfield, people like Toni Kroos, they are creative. Or Thiago Alcantara,
or De Bruyne,
they are creative. You will later blame Osimhen.
Chelsea's midfield, they are kind of expensive. But as in the midfield is, let me say, the most expensive midfield in the world right now.
See, football is more than expensive. We all know the market value now. Even player that does not worth of 30 million, they will sell 100 million. Exactly. You understand? People are looking at the figure, but look at the quality in that player. Enzo is a defensive midfielder.
Exactly.
Caicedo is a defensive midfielder. Latvia is a defensive midfielder. It was Pochettino that pushed Enzo to an offensive. Enzo played defensive midfielder all through World Cup. So how can you expect a defensive midfielder to be a creative midfielder playing against the lack of De Bruyne?
That's where Palmer comes in.
Palmer is playing from the flank and Palmer is young.
Up Chelsea.
For life.
Up Chelsea.
For life.
Up Blues.
For life.
You are a dad fan.
For real.
This whooping you guys connected this afternoon.
It's just a matter of time. Every team has its own ups and downs. So I believe it's just a matter of time. And as you can see, he's a new coach. So I believe if they could give him time for probably the end of this season, he's going to pick up back.
So what will be your take on this game? Because it has been disastrous for Chelsea.
Well, to me, all I can say is I could see a kind of laziness in this team. They need a mature coach that could take them up. Pochettino handling this team, I don't think Pochettino can do more than this. Someone that handled a team of all-stars that coached PSG and couldn't achieve anything. So I don't think he can handle this job.
So are you saying that Pochettino is the problem at the moment?
I'm not saying it's a problem, but what I'm saying is these guys need a mature coach that can handle them. Like Sam Allardyce, like Jose Mourinho, a coach that can put that fear in them, that can create that kind of competitive heart in them. If you can look at them, they are playing as if nobody is there to question them. So that eagerity of a team is not there anymore. A team of Chelsea, compared to the times of Lampard, Ballack and all, you can't see these guys there. They can't even make the bench.
What can you say the weakness and the strength of this particular Chelsea team is at the moment?
Well, the weakness I see, those guys are young. They need a couple of 2 or 3 matured players that can really carry them along. Sure, you understand? If you look at the team like Real Madrid, they have a couple of young and old players, young and mature players.
They are mixing them up.
Mixing the kind of Modric, Toni Kroos, Camavinga, Tomicelli, Bamia. You understand? But these guys are young. Caicedo, Enzo, Latvia, they are Palmer, they are all young. So they need a couple of 2-3 mature players just to carry the team along.
You just made mention of the weakness. So let's have the strength of this team.
This team does not have a strength.
Are you serious?
Yes. The only strength they have, do you know the strength? Is Thiago Silva. There is no strength in this team. If you look at them, there is no creativity.
But the attack, the midfield, the defense.
They are just playing like play forward. They don't really have a pattern. The only player I can stand out a little bit is Palmer, and the guy is still very much young. If Chelsea play a team like Liverpool, I'm just saying it in the league, a team like even Brighton, you will see how Palmer will be exposed compared to the like of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, even Bayern Leverkusen, Sevilla, Barcelona.
It will be a disaster.
It will be a disaster. But because they are playing the league, the likes of Everton, they are playing the kind of, just imagine if they are playing the big team. So I don't see this team ready for Champions League next season.
Nkunku is coming in very soon. The guy is a very good player. So him coming inside the team, do you think that there can be an improvement?
What I can say about that is that, let me tell you something. A good coach does not need 2 seasons before he picks. If you look at the kind of Guardiola, when Guardiola came to Manchester City, the first season he was trophyless, but you can see future in that team. When Mourinho came to Manchester United, his first season he won 2 trophies. You understand? And you can see the future. The only problem I'm having with Manchester United fans is that I didn't mean they gave Mourinho that kind of time they are giving to Ten Hag. The team would have gotten that shape now. But look at this Chelsea team. There's no future. There's no playing pattern. There's no hungry in any of the player. So to me, giving him time is just, I don't see anything good in him coming out. That's just it. Probably maybe the team is bigger than him, or the team is bigger than the players.
football fans are clamoring that maybe the need of strikers is needed. Like Jackson is not quite playing well, and the introduction of Broja as well is not making sense. So do you think that buying a striker maybe comes January is the next line of action at the moment?
See, that is where we are going again. If they should bring Osimhen, which most of which Chelsea fans are clamoring for now, to this team, if Osimhen is in that team and you don't have a matured, experienced midfielder in that midfield, people like Toni Kroos,
They are creative.
or Thiago Alcantara,
Or De Bruyne.
they are creative, we will later blame Osimhen. But if you can bring the like of Toni Kroos, De Bruyne or Thiago Alcantara, at least if they could spend like 1-2 seasons, the likes of Palmer, Cosendo will learn from them.
Gain little experience
From them before. That is exactly what Madrid is doing now. Toni Kroos Modric should have left last season, but because of Aubameyang, Tomicelli, they want them to learn from Modric before. So, but this season now, Modric will be going next season. But for all of this, they are learning from him. So that's why I said he does not have a plan. There's no future. He's just playing the team, and we can see that.
So if you take a good look at Chelsea's midfield, they are kind of expensive. As in the midfield is, let me say, the most expensive midfield in the world right now is Chelsea's midfield.
See, we are looking
and putting in those disastrous, performance week in week out is uncalled for. Chelsea is the kind of big team that everybody are looking up to. That no, this is a big team. So what can you say about the midfield?
See, football is more than expensive. We all know the market value now. Even player that does not worth of 30 million, they will sell 100 million. Exactly. You understand? People are looking at the figure, but look at the quality in that player. Look at the team that player is playing. Now, when Modric wanted to sign for Arsenal, Chelsea hijacked it before they signed Townsend. Had it been Modric have gone to Arsenal, then he would have picked than this. So the team that the player is coming to determines a lot.
The team chemistry.
Yes, look at Doku in Man City. Look at that guy. Are you telling me that if that guy should have come to Chelsea, he would have picked like this? No, obviously no. But because he went to a team that meet up with his own style of playing and the philosophy, so it's easier for him to gel.
To where is Pochettino getting it wrong as a coach?
Where he's getting it wrong is that fine, his signings are okay, but he needs matured player in that team. The only matured player in that team right now is Thiago Silva and Reece James, which are in the defense. From midfield upward, there is no mature player. They are young. Nobody to carry them along. That's what's really affecting them. Nobody to carry them along.
So, come the next match, as in, like, what set of players are you hoping to see in Chelsea's lineup? Are you still expecting this same lineup?
If we are not giving this lineup, there's no other player we can use.
Nkunku is coming back.
Even if Nkunku cannot come and perform for magic, only Nkunku cannot play the old 11 player. And Nkunku is a striker, he still needs a midfielder. And now, where people are getting wrong, Enzo is a defensive midfielder. Cosendo is a defensive midfielder. Latvia is a defensive midfielder. It was Pochettino that pushed Enzo to an offensive. Enzo played defensive midfielder all through World Cup. So how can you expect a defensive midfielder to be a creative midfielder playing against the lack of De Bruyne?
That's where Palmer comes in.
Palmer is playing from the flank, and Palmer is young. The dribble, Palmer only has a pass accuracy. His dribbling ability you cannot compare to the likes of Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Doku. He's just a player like De Bruyne, like Angel Di Maria, like Ozil, but he has not gotten to that level. So his dribbling ability is very low for now. Chelsea need a creative midfielder, one, and a mature striker. If they can get that two, the team will pick up. Just a creative midfielder that is matured and a top-notch striker.
So where do you see Chelsea finishing comes the end of the season?
Well, I see them finishing around.
Are you seeing them making maybe any European competition?
No, I see them making either 13 or 14 or 15.
Chelsea has it.
I'm telling you, I'm honestly.
No, I was talking about Chelsea.
It's not about the name. It's not about what the present team. It's not about the name. The name is just is about the team itself. What are they playing? What are the players contributing to the team? What are they aspiring for? Do they have the mentality to go into European football next season?
No fighting spirit. The hunger is no more there.
It's no more there.
So during the game earlier, Reece James happened to have an injury, and he just came back from injury recently, and picking up an injury again. It's like a bad spell on his career?
Well, I think the anger should be channeled to the fitness manager, because they would have accessed him before they can say he's 100% fit to play. So definitely the blame should go to the fitness manager.